Who's ready for an adventure? Good morning. It's before dawn and I'm back to my regular habits. I got about 3 solid hours sleep last night, which is better than usual. And I'm happy to be back in the groove up before dawn. I know that sounds sarcastic, but I'm actually being serious. The nights are so miserable that I'm happy to see everyone done. I'm happy to start the next day, and I'm happy to have more daylight hours in me than downtime. So somehow this whole experience is making a morning person of me. Roy has figured out that sleeping in the shelter is not good for keeping the insects away. He hasn't slept in there in the last few nights. Yeah, just a side note. Also, side note, I was able to get 1 bullfrog last night on the way in from fishing / escaping the insects. So I now have 1 perch, 1 bullfrog in today's protein stores, and I'm going to get out on the water and see if I can catch some fish. Just lost a little bass. Some might tell you that any day is a great day for fishing, but that's particularly true today. Beautiful sunrise. Now it's nice golden morning light. It's nice to be out here. Fish number 1. Oh, what's a jumper? Ah! I mistimed that. And I paid the price for it. I wanted that fish. I have 3 perch so far today. Lost 2 bass. Got another taker. Oh, think. Come on, I hope it's still on. Yeah. It hasn't started fighting too hard yet, but I can tell there's some size to it. As I'm reeling in, the boat is moving towards it rather than the other way around. It's just sitting there. This is a good fish, I think. It's done one little run. Oh, now it's not fighting. Alright, the old confusion. But you know what, that's still... Oh, good lord. Hey, you're that bastard that popped me in the balls and then broke my stringer, aren't you? I thought I recognized your flail. Alright, cool. So, as the day goes on, I'm getting more and more secure where food is concerned. So, I am a happy camper right now. I'm going to put this guy on the stringer, and we'll continue on our mission. Now this is a little bit of a surprise. It's only my second pumpkin seed of the entire trip. And this is day 38. I'll take it. That's me. Got a nice smallmouth on here. See if I can land this one. I've already lost 3 bass today. This is definitely the nicest so far. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Don't think I'm going to try to slingshot this one. Makes me nervous going into the hand when I've got a repella on there. Treble hooks. Especially friggin' energetic fish like this. Come on now. There we go, thank you. That is a nice bass and much needed. That gives me some food security for today. That'll be dinner. Yes, it will. That's a nice bass. Oh, I feel a lot better now. It's been a little while since I've been on edge about my food stores, and it makes me realize how much of a psychological edge that is, just having the security, knowing that you have food for tomorrow. I was stressing last night and stressing this morning, so having this makes a big difference for me, and I'm very much relieved about that. And that's a nice fish. Got another bass on here, smaller guy. This one I will slingshot. Trolling with the original floating rapala along this shore has been quite good for bass for me. Lost a few today, but I've caught a couple. And that's been basically the story of each time I've tried it. So I might have to do this more often. I haven't targeted bass a whole lot. I've been going after pike. This is quite a good pike lake, but if the bass are biting, then I will play ball, so to speak. So there we go, a little more food, and I'm starting to get a bit of security, starting to breathe a little more easily. Roy is starting to get annoyed because he wants to go for a WALK. Found a little mushroom here. This is a white gill fungus, as you can see underneath there. And there are just so many of those that I would not be comfortable making a positive identification without having a spore print. And I haven't had any luck getting spore prints out here, so I'm just going to decompose this log.
After finishing our walk and cleaning some fish for lunch, I took a few more casts while Roy and I made our way back to camp.
Got a nice smallmouth on the hook right now. Might even be better than the first one. Only one way to find out. Comes a jump. Wow! That is a nice fish. And as ever, it's the problem of no net. Take your time. Tire yourself out. It's not a solid hook. Slab of fish. Just finished cleaning the come on over here. That is really not hooked very well. Just finished cleaning some of the fish that I caught. 5 of the panfish. And now I have this hefty monster. That's a nice smallmouth bass. That is a nice smallmouth. Have this guy to add to my collection. So today has been a very productive morning. I've caught two very nice smallmouths. This is the second one. One smaller smallmouth. 1 pike. 6 perch and 1 pumpkin seed. There you have it. And it was all on my original floating Rapala. And this makes me very happy. A good end of the morning. Right in front of camp. I'm trying a new tea today, and it's mint raspberry. Got a nice reddish color to it. That's nice. Yeah, it's let me have another sip here. Smoke wants in on the action. It's got a bit of each flavor, obviously. Tastes very smoky for some reason. What am I supposed to do with you? There we go. Fall over. I'm going to let that steep for a while and see if the flavor gets any stronger. It's been steeping about 15, maybe 20 minutes now. That's nice. It's a nice tea for sure. Like I said, I would definitely do this one again, and that's the raspberry mint tea. Now the fire is burned down to coals. I'm going to get the grill on and start cooking those fish and frog's legs. 4 perch, 1 sunfish, 1 set of frog's legs, and some raspberry mint tea. That is going to be a quality lunch. Just trying to have a little nap time. These little stable flies are coming in and biting us. Mosquitoes as well, but better than at night, but it's not helping the situation. So Roy and I are just having a little cuddle. Downtime. I just woke up from an absolutely perfect nap. It was an hour and a half. Deeply sound asleep. And yeah, it's like 4:45 now. Just in time to clean those fish, get some dinner in me. Rain has stopped. Looks like it stopped a little while ago. So Roy has left the shelter. So yeah, it really seems like a nice rain is what does it for me. It puts me right to sleep. I get a very sound sleep. And clearly still waking up here. Yeah, that was perfect. Nice bit of rain, which we needed. Nice bit of sleep, which I needed. Now it's time to eat, which I need as well. Well, hello there. I'm in a little bit of a race against time right now, just trying to get dinner made. I've got some not too ominous but rainy looking clouds rolling in, and I've heard some thunder rolling in the distance for a little while now, so just trying to get dinner cooked really quickly. The skin's pretty burnt, but the meat inside should still be good. So I'm cooking up some fish. I've got a couple of these cattail flowers as well, and I might toss some cattail rhizomes in, or I might not, and I might just gorge on fish. Probably gonna gorge on fish. Anyways, it should be a good dinner. Let me just get a look at the clouds here. If we do get some rain tonight, it won't be the worst thing in the world. Hopefully a little bit of a storm would keep the mosquitoes off. There you go. So it's not super ominous, but I do see rain in the near future. Got about half an hour until sunset now, and we're getting some rumblings of thunder moving in from the south and the west. I'm hoping that if and when, and I imagine it's more of an if than a when, the storm hits us, it will keep the vampires of the night at bay. If that were to happen and I were to get a good night's sleep, that would be pretty much the perfect end to a perfect day. It's been a really good day for me so far. Got a relatively good sleep last night. Up before dawn, back into my regular rhythm, out fishing. Really good day of fishing. Had a good nap, did some laundry. Other than that, yeah, just had a good dinner. Nothing too crazy, but you know what? That's day 38 in the books. Another day well fed. I now have a stockpile of food. So it takes a lot of stress off my shoulders knowing that I'm going to eat tomorrow. Knowing that I don't have to get up and basically fight for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because as nice as it is to have the cattails, they only carry me so far. So yeah, all in all, a great day. I'm happy with how things have gone so far, and might be too much to ask, but if this storm can keep the mosquitoes off, that'll be an amazing end to the day. Tired. He wants to go to bed. Might get his wish tonight. Hey buddy. Give me those puppy dog eyes. Sad eyes. Wishing for a mosquito-less night, or a reduced mosquito load, was a cruel, vain hope. The rain has stopped now. The stars are actually coming out, so I'm going to go grab my water bottle, get the canoe set up, and get out on the water. The mosquitoes I'll show you how bad they are actually. Let's go. I'm gonna grab the water bottle from inside the mosquito trap and then we'll be out. So I'm gonna take this little head mount camera on a whiz through the shelter and we'll see what it looks like from my perspective. See if we can stir them up a little bit. Come on. Come on out and play. We're having fun. This is fun. Come on now, don't be shy. Got a couple. Just a few. Oh, good Lord. Getting in my ears and my eyes. Yeah, I'm not sleeping in there anytime soon. See if I can anchor out in the lake and sleep there. This is ridiculous. 2 a.m. now, and Roy and I just spent the last 3 hours or so out in the canoe, anchored on the water. He definitely got some sleep. I think I may have caught a few minutes here and there as well. Yeah, it was not bad. No mosquitoes out here. So I sat on the floor of the canoe, kind of rested my back against the seat. Wasn't super comfortable, but with a little bit of lumbar support, I think there's definitely some potential there, so I might make a habit of doing that more often, and as long as the wind isn't too bad, I might, like I said, do that more often. It might help me get a little better rested. We're heading back in now, and hopefully the mosquitoes have cleared out of the tent, or at least have reduced their activity so I can clear them out. We're going to head back and try and get a little bit of sleep before the sunrise. And it's a new day tomorrow.